So these are just ideas, you guys. I have here the Essene Gospel of Peace, Book 4. Chlorella, the Key to Health, Longevity, and Vitality. The Essene Science of Fasting in the Book of Minerals by Edmund Bordeaux-Zeckley. This is an essential book. I'm going to be recommending a lot of books by this guy, Edmund Bordeaux-Zeckley, who put out the Essene Gospel of Peace series, books 1 through 4. And this is the Essene Science of Fasting. I am going to be talking quite a bit about fasting on this page because fasting, in my own personal experience, has been one of the most direct way to heal and to, get some of your clarity back. We live in a constant state of perpetual cyclic digestion, I like to call it, here in this matrix, where we're usually experiencing consciousness while our body is digesting something. Now, to be empty and to not have food in our gut digesting and being eliminated out of the eliminative channels, to be in those states of consciousness where we're not digesting, those states of consciousness are often states of clarity. Every little ingredient that you put into your body, every little constituent from a fruit or a vegetable, you name it, a herb, even though these things are good for you, they affect the consciousness. They affect the clarity in some way. Now, some herbs can actually induce clarity. But to do like a 4-day water fast and to be completely empty and not have anything in you, usually after the 3rd to 4th day, you experience a profound state of clarity where you can actually start thinking properly again, ladies and gentlemen, because you're going through the process of healing. Clarity is often the byproduct of your body rewarding you for not eating all the food that you're putting in your system that is slowly killing you. Now, some foods kill you quicker than other foods. There's many people in this matrix who live to be 105, 102, or in their late 90s, eating all the system's garbage foods. All of the McDonald's, all of the bullshit. And that's one thing that gets brought up a lot when I debate with people here in this matrix about health is a lot of people will tell me that I'm too extreme and that I should just be happier in life and not worry so much about my diet. But to me, it's a fascinating journey to try to alter consciousness and to try to change and enlighten the genetics of the physiology through proper diet, through cleansing, through herbalism, through fasting, through connecting with nature, by reaching out into the angelic kingdoms, connecting to the elemental realms, connecting to the aethers, you name it. So, many people can go 100 years eating all the shit foods, but that doesn't mean that they're not experiencing discomfort on some level. Many are experiencing comfort on many levels. A lot of these old people, they can barely walk. I believe that we were truly designed to be able to live far past 200 and not have any of the senility and the Alzheimer's and the weakening of the bone system. And it's so unfortunate to see this species falling short of enlightenment. So, to me, I don't view food as the meaning of life. I think many people do. I think food to many people is an escape from reality. I think food is used by this culture to suppress and shutter out painful emotions and things and traumas from our childhood and our adulthood that need to be transmuted. And those things can only be transmuted if we acknowledge them. And it's hard to acknowledge these traumas and these issues, these engrams, if we're constantly eating as a indirect way, or a direct way essentially, but it's indirect because most people don't see the fact that they're addicted to suppressing emotions with food. Excuse me, I'm talking a mile a minute. But it's hard to acknowledge these things that need to be transmuted, whether that be in the mind, the physiology, you name it, when we're constantly eating. So, a lot of these foods that we're consuming are disrupting the gut to such an extent. The chlorine in the tap water people are consuming is ruining their gut flora, just wiping out entire armies of positive gut flora. And even a lot of the store-bought mainstream water filters, they reduce some of the chlorine and some of the odors, but usually activated charcoal, you guys, it's usually focused around picking up some heavy metals, lead, chromium. It usually picks up some odors and some chlorine and a little bit of arsenic. Other than that, I mean...
Are you guys interested in the Sacred Serpent YouTube channel? Do you want more bonus content that you will never find here publicly? If so, go over to www.patreon.com/Sacred Serpent and check out my Patreon page. For $5 a month, you get anywhere from 2 to 6 hours or more of bonus video content that you will never find here on the public YouTube channel. You will also gain access to a community section where you can ask me questions and receive prompt replies. You can talk amongst other patrons. And I'm also doing a lot of posting in regards to what I'm eating. I'm posting recipes, exercises, all sorts of stuff. So it's a really fun outlet. And again, if you guys are interested in my channel and you do indeed want more content, donkey, go over again to www.patreon.com/Sacred Serpent. Peace be with you.